The Jiggy Jaguar Show on JiggyJaguar.com.
There we go. It would help if I turned the mic on. It is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar Show. Coast to coast, to border, all over the World Wide Web and on 50-plus stations, including U.S. and Canada. And over the Starcom radio network, as well as TalkRadioX.com. And Shannon Rose with us today. Shannon, how are you doing on a fabulous Friday? There's a lot of entertainment news, and there is a lot of wrestling-related news, which I am always eager to talk with you about, since we both have a background in it. You, of course, working in the business, me being a simple Mark. How are you doing, Shannon?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Pretty good, actually. Now, the entertainment news this week has just it is amazing stuff. I don't know where to begin. Let's just start with the movies. What do we have coming out this weekend? And give me your thoughts on some of these movies.
Well, I tell you what, you know better. You're Jiggy Jaguar. Let's start with the movie you want to talk about first.
The Family has got Michelle Pfeiffer in it. Is she making a comeback, or what the hell's going on here?
Right, this is Michelle Pfeiffer, Robert De Niro, Tommy Lee Jones. It starts with this cast. It's about a mafia boss and a family relocating. It's a funny action-adventure movie, and it's rated R, so I wouldn't bring the kids to it. But definitely it's a fun adventure to check. You know what I did check out? I checked out Meet the Millers. That's hilarious. Check out that movie. Very funny. I mean, I don't laugh out loud sometimes at movies.
Yeah.
It didn't make me chuckle, but this one actually made me laugh out loud. And definitely I checked that movie out. But again, very raunchy, but it also was I think that they placed the raunchiness in the right areas to make it funny.
That's cool. We've got Shannon Rose with us today. The letter I, the letter M, ShannonRose.com. And Insidious Chapter 2. What? I didn't know there was an Insidious Chapter 1.
Yeah, it's a sequel to a horror movie. This one stars Patrick Wilson, who is, for those are from the Tampa Bay area, is related to the Wilson family, news broadcasters, and also Rose Byrne, some others. It's about, it comes from Insidious 1, of course, which you've never seen, which I haven't seen either, I'll be honest with you. It's a horror movie that will make you jump out of your seat.
We've got Shannon Rose with us today, the letter I, the letter M, ShannonRose.com. You can also find him on Twitter at Shannon K. Rose. And there's a twerking video that's a hoax by Jimmy Kimmel. Everybody and their brother fell for this thing. And then there was people that kept falling for it, even after they knew it was a fake. Explain this phenomena this week.
Well, she sure fell, too. She fell into... I wanted to chant ECW when she fell into the cable fire.
Yes.
She fell, and then the fire abruptly started. And what happened was we didn't see this part till later that Jimmy Kimmel put out the fire with extinguisher, and that's how we knew that it was fake later on. Jimmy Kimmel was behind this whole thing, and now everybody's laughing at the media or all the other people for running this video when it was just a hoax.
We've got Shannon Rose with us today. Shannon is the big deal out there in Hollywood, Mr. Hollywood. And Jurassic Park World is now titled. And in 2015, we're going to get another Jurassic Park, adventure. What is going on here with this?
Can you imagine that year that what movies we're going to have? We're going to have what? We have Superman versus Batman that year, if I recall. We have Avengers will be out that year.
Yeah.
It's going to be Transformers. I think the next Transformers comes out.
Yeah.
You're going to have a crazy. It's going to be. You're going to have the whole year is going to be like blockbuster movies. And I hate that. But see, it's almost like we'll use a wrestling scenario. It's almost like having main event matches back to back, and they overshadow each other.
Yes.
Because what's going to happen is they're going to overshadow each other, all the movies, and it's going to kill each other. You don't have that slow paced match in between, you're going to have all these other movies, and you have to kind of, bring it down a notch. And I don't think it's a good thing for all us moviegoers, but we might be complacent to all these blockbusters that we're going to be seeing. But definitely, it's going to be a star-studded year. It comes out in 2015. Now, what's going to be interesting too is the fact of what they're going to do. Back when Jurassic Park first came out, we thought it was cool. The water. You remember when the Tyrannosaurus Rex moved and you saw the little water shake from his movement. That's such a basic, phenom thing. But in this case, you have incredible. Now we have special effects that are way beyond anything we've ever seen before.
Yes. We've got Shannon Rose with us today. Follow him on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. He is on every social site that there is. And this is something I find a little odd, but this Tom Hanks jury duty, it brought the trial to a halt. Why is someone like Tom Hanks on a jury? Can't they just excuse him and say, just get out of here?
Yeah, can you imagine the guy sitting right next to him? Everybody nudging him like, "Hey Tom, how you doing?" But I tell you, what happened was that I guess maybe, what I saw was there was a picture taken, and I guess he was a fan too of the other attorney. And of course, the other attorney was smart enough to say that it corrupted the whole trial by doing that, and they threw it out. So they used it against them,
We've got Shannon Rose with us today, and it is a I guess it's not really an odd story, but this unidentified prince paid more than $33,333 a minute to mingle with Kristen Stewart in December of last year. Where did this story come from?
Jiggy, that's $555 a second for charity.
Jesus.
And this guy, this prince, we don't know who he is, had enough money to do this. I wish I did. It'd be nice. But he wanted to meet her, and I wouldn't pay that much money. No offense to her.
No.
But he got his wishes, and we'll have to see what came of that. Why? I guess he was a big fan.
We've got Shannon Rose with us.
He wanted
yes.
to help out charity.
Well, and that's cool. That's the cool part about it is he wanted to help out a charity. So that's pretty cool. Now, Shannon, let's talk about some of the big wrestling stories. First of all, Kane is getting into politics. I've seen a clip, I believe on YouTube, of him debating someone. He does a very good job, and what do you make of Kane getting into politics? And then of course Chuck Norris has also been talking Syria and talking about running for office. So we have two I guess superheroes running in the political world.
Well, I tell you what, we've heard Professor Kane is getting into politics, as you said. And the latest name to enter the ring, sorry the pun, by the way, is Chuck Norris. And he's been talking Syria everywhere and talking about, again, bringing up what you said, running for office. So,
yeah.
We could have an office, and we've had Jesse Ventura. So we could have, President Chuck Norris, Vice President, Governor Kane. Or would he be Governor Glenn? Or would he be Isaac Yankem?
That's right. He might be Isaac Yankem. Now, Shannon, before I go, I have to. There's two stories. One, this pay-per-view coming up, this Night of Champions. What is
there a pay-per-view? I forgot that there's a pay-per-view.
See, that's the thing. That everyone has forgot about the fact that there is a pay-per-view coming up. I think it's this weekend. What does WWE have to do from a creative standpoint to keep this Daniel Bryan thing going? Is it basically has Daniel Bryan been overshadowed essentially by this Cody Rhodes thing, or what do you think about this? Because from what I look at it, he has to win cleanly on Sunday and win that damn belt.
I don't know. I mean, I think that this stuff that they're doing with Cody Rhodes is awesome, with the family and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Dusty Rhodes, the American dream, if you will,
That's
is
right.
going to return to,
in public.
he's going to return to TV shortly. But I think this is interesting. As far as the perspective, I don't think that, I think Daniel Bryan may have to just win the match to win the whole thing. Because it shows, his intestinal fortitude. But, I don't know. I mean, I like how they're presenting things. It seems very Steve Austin-ish, the way they're
Yes. It's almost like they run out of ideas and they're borrowing from the Attitude Era. But the major story that happened yesterday, and everyone on the internet is talking, and TNA is live tonight, so you never know. Jim Ross he retired yesterday.
I tell you what, Jiggy. The rumors here, my inside sources that that he actually was let go because, and this is just from people talking, not this is not me saying this. Is that that there was some there was some problems with what happened with Ric Flair.
Yeah. And
and the whole interview, and it's. I like Jim Ross. I feel he was done wrong in this whole situation.
Yep.
I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't want to give myself heat for saying it, but it just, I don't know if he could have controlled Ric Flair. But they're pointing the finger and saying they're pointing the blame at him. And I guess somebody had to fall a fall guy.
Well,
I guess it was Jim Ross, but he's fallen so many other times. He's been in trouble before. And really, what is retirement? I mean, will they bring? They might bring him back again to do a show. Who knows? But is this gonna put a bad taste in his mouth?
The last person that retired from the WWE was Kurt Angle. We all know what happened to him. 2 weeks later, he was on TNA. So I don't know. Do you think that Jim Ross would? I just don't see them letting him go because he knows so much crap about those people, and he could be a jump start in the arm for a TNA or an ROH or something like that. I just don't see them just saying, hey, get the hell out.
Right, well, I tell you, it's one of those things where he's a legend, he's legendary status. I don't think, again, that, they have stock in him, and I think that he will be back. That's all I have to say.
Well, that's cool. Well, Shannon, take care of yourself, my friend, and I will be in touch with you next week. And as always, check out the letter I, the letter M, ShannonRose.com. And Shannon, have yourself a good rest of the week, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, sir. Later. Shannon Rose with us today here on the program, and let's do this thing. We are going to take a quick little time out here. When we come back, we will do something. I don't exactly know what. Well, I know what it is because I've got a little rundown sheet in front of me here. But it is on the fly, and that's what we do here. And that's that. So check us out on Twitter at JIGGYJHEUAR. Also follow us on the Facebook at facebook.com/the Jiggy Jaguar. We're back after this. Here on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar.